on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from... Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Thompson out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Back to quickly. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Picked by Pirtle. A shot from the high post. Thompson outside. Launches it. Caruso grabs the board. DeRozan outside. Is rebounded by Barrett. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Pass to quickly. Barnes with a screen on White. To the middle. Barnes, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Caruso, pass to White. Goes up on the baseline. Toronto grabs the miss. Quickly, outside. Pirtle with a screen on Caruso. Back to Thompson. Outside Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 5.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Fade away. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Free throw line jumper. And it's quickly with a miss.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Here's DeRozan. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Kicks it to quickly. Barnes with a screen on DeRozan. Here's quickly. Uses the glass on the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So it's Chicago now. Trailing by 2. Caruso outside. Caruso, a screen on Thompson. Barnes against DeRozan. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's quickly. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Levine. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Barnes with a screen on White. Quickly passes to Thompson. for three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From the corner. Jump shot is good. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
The defense has to try harder to slow down Levine. He shoots through just any coverage they've thrown at him.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. White against Quickly. And here is DeRozan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. On the wing, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Here's Levine. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barrett.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Timeout called. The Bulls. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Caruso. DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. There's a screen. The floater. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The three from DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It went down to the wire. And as flat as they were, they showed a lot of character in gutting it out for the win. And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Yep, count it. DeRozan's gotten his third basket of the night.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
On the wing, Green. Williams defending. Right side, Barrett. Pass to Dick. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Dick. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And he makes the first. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Levine. Bertle grabs a miss. Bertle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Green for 3. And that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors out in front. They lead by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Draymond Green. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jalen McDaniels. Then there's Dick.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 7. Here's Dosunmu. He's scoreless. Pass to Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball looks over the floor. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Launches it from deep. Drummond grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They lead by 7. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Outside Levine. Pass to Drummond. From the baseline. The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hounded by Ball. Green with a screen on Ball. To the paint. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. Right side Levine. Outside Williams. Here's Dosunmu. No points yet. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. Levine passes to Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Thompson outside. Back to Quickly. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Inside, the size of Jakob is such a factor, allowing him to get his shot off despite the cover.
Outside, Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Thompson outside. Pass to Quickly. Green with a screen on Ball. Now Green. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Levine. Levine just knifes his way inside.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Green, a screen. Quickly passes to Green. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Knocks down the triple.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Timeout called, the Raptors. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Levine. And Toronto also making a switch. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Toronto trailing. Thompson outside. Green finds Thompson. Pirtle with a screen on White. Quickly passes to Pirtle. And here's Thompson for three. And again, Toronto no good. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Well, the Raptors shooting about 41%. Picked by Pirtle. Quickly with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Pirtle, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket on the night. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Ball passes to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Quickly against Ball. Pirtle with a screen on Ball. And Vucevic with the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
.133 left to play in the half. Green, a screen, quickly with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan, and it's hammered home by Green.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. It's stolen by Pirtle. Thompson outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pirtle with a screen on Ball. Quickly passes to Barrett. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Pirtle. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Pass to DeRozan. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Ball. There's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here we go. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Vucevic, a screen on quickly. Looking to end the run. Here's DeRozan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. One shot.
That'll be a 5-second call. Here's White. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades around the league. And being traded comes with some complicated emotions, I'm sure, right guys?
Never for me, Ernie. All the teams that traded for me knew shackle clauses coming to town. And the present they'd be getting from me would be a ring.
Oh yeah, a ring on the doorbell, because what happened in Orlando, Phoenix, Cleveland?
I get your point, Jet. Shaq, you want to move on? Yeah, I thought so. Let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago trailing here. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Denied by DeRozan.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
On the wing, DeRozan. The wide open shot is on the money. DeRozan's got 13.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Now here's Quickly. Barnes with a screen on White. Quickly passes to Barnes. For 3, Barrett. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Barnes, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
The 3 from DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Puts one up from 19. And again, it's Chicago.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Back to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Pirtle, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. White, the pass to Caruso. Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach Levine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. And here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on DeRozan. Back to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. 5 on the clock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA. Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter, it feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Caruso. Ball finds DeRozan. Shoots over Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. 5th on the list, Chicago.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barnes. Toronto's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pirtle with a screen on Ball. Pass to Barrett. Here's Quickly, hounded by Ball. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. First one falls for him.
Emmanuel Quickly taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green with a screen on Ball. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Thompson scanning the floor. Now Quickly. Green with a screen on Ball. Here's Quickly. Banked it in off the glass. Quickly's got his second bucket on the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. McDaniels is checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. The Raptors with a lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Thompson finds Green. Quickly with the ball. Back to Thompson from the high post. And he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 14.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Nora's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Quickly. Here's White. Over Barrett. White can't hit. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Nora. Back to Barrett. To the inside. Nora, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Outside White. Ball outside. Takes a 3. The shot that time not on target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Drummond. Here's DeRozan. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Toronto has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Green with a screen on White. Barrett passes to McDaniels. Green, a screen. Back to Daniels. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by White. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
Raptors foul. R.J. Barrett. Third personal foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
At the line for Chicago.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Hounded by Ball. Green, a screen. Here's Dick. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Raptors leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. So for Toronto right now, they've got Dick. Draymond Green is out there with Barnes. Then there's McDaniels. Hounded by Ball. Outside Barnes. Green with a screen on Williams. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Toronto shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Hounded by Ball. Outside Barnes. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Levine. Goes up off the inbound. And right on target.
Over the course of his career, Levine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Williams against Barnes. Green with a screen on Williams. Pass to Dick. The 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine against McDaniels. Levine passes to DeSumo.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Pirtle's checked in. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. And he gets it back. Williams a screen on Barnes. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Green with a screen on Levine. Barnes, it's good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's ball. Rebound by the Raptors. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Down low. Here's Levine. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
And the Bulls making a change here. Craig's checked in. The 3 from Barnes. It's not going to go for him. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Ball against Quickly. The kick out to White. Six to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
The line for Chicago, Kobe White. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Craig. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. White against Quickly. Pirtle with a screen on White. And it's Quickly with a miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
White finds Levine. To tie it up. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the 3.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Barrett against Caruso. From deep. And there's Barrett on the assist by Thompson. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
White, the pass to Levine. Shoots over Thompson. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Quickly. Levine with some nice D. The Bulls have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan getting it done inside.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
And the Raptors call time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rakovic was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Thompson outside. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Who can forget? Clay has played in countless finals games. He is used to this pressure.
Vucevic, a screen on Barnes. DeRozan outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. Quickly passes to Barrett. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Barrett. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Caruso.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and one chance.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. From the high post. Count it. DeRozan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Vucevic with the block. Caruso, a screen on Barrett. Hook loose. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Raptors lead by 5.
This is why R.J. Barrett went 2nd overall. He can be a difference maker.
DeRozan against Barnes. Fires from 14. Money.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
55 seconds left in the 4th. Back to quickly. Hurdle with a screen on White. Here's quickly. He connects!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 5. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Levine passes to Caruso. His first shot attempt. Myrtle grabs a miss.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th. Oh, he nails it!
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass to DeRozan. White for 3. Here's Levine for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
DeMar DeRozan, first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Here's White. DeRozan outside. Lets the 3 fly. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond, congratulations on this win. What did you like best about your effort tonight?
Offensively, our rhythm was good. So, we had some bad turnovers, so we could have completed those. It would have been really good. But overall, I think we all had it going. It was a good night for us.
You made up for it in other ways. Congrats on the win.